Something happened? It's still not working. What if I just started from YouTube directly? Wait, now it's doing something. I hate this so much. Okay, so now it's live. Well, let's go, progress. Yo, Sven, I'm having some technical difficulties. Let's see if I can change the thumbnail. Thumbnail is all wrong. No, that's off. All stream doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work, the old one, but there's also another live one. But how? Why doesn't it let me see it on the... Okay, there we go. Now I found the right one. Oh, that's off. Edit video. Thumbnail. I hate everything, man. Why can't it be easy? Can I download my own thumbnail? What a great start. Okay, now I found the thumbnail. I had it scheduled, but it's not... Like, it didn't start the scheduled stream for whatever reason. So now I have to go back. Go back to here. Download it, thumbnail. Save. Okay, now I got the thumbnail. Settings saved, awesome. Now let's see if the link actually works. Hey, now it's working. Okay, now I got the thumbnail. Settings saved, awesome. There is a delay for some reason. I didn't set a delay. There is a delay for some reason. I didn't set a delay. Shut up, me. Can I change the delay? Oh no. No, gotta change the delay when I start the stream. Oh well, it's good enough. I wanna get back to playing, I wanna get back to the fusion, even though there's a small delay, it's fine. That's good enough. Now I can post my thing. The delay is only like, I think 10 seconds, 15 seconds, so it's not the end of the world, but I prefer no delay. But like, if there's some delay, it's good enough. Everything should be live and alive. I see some messages from the chat, Sven saying I saw old stream doesn't work. Now everything should be up and running. There's a small delay, but the delay shouldn't be too bothersome. I am still reading everything, I am still doing everything. So let's do a recap. Where are we with the fusion? We have one of him done, and we have 8 rares ready. We need 4 more. So that's it. Dungeon Divers is 1. Gear Enhancement is 1. Then there is Fire Knight is 1 and Classic Arena is 1. The champion chase is insane. I didn't think they'd go this greedy with the champion. Like, the 3500 points is wild. Like, there's no way we can get 3500. So the main thing here is that we need to complete Dungeon Divers, and that's it. My old stream that failed, it's saying that it was streamed 55 years ago. That's awesome. Good job, YouTube. Like, no bugs whatsoever. Alright, we can get 1 small, tiny Campbellstone. Let's go. Give me Gale. 6-star Gale. Thank you very much. That's a 1-star. 2-star. Now, can we get a... No. I can actually use the Alice Soul, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten the 2-star, so... Never mind, don't eat the Alice 2-star. But yeah, we need... this is the main thing. We need enough energy to get 2100 Dungeon Divers points. So 2100 Dungeon Divers points is roughly 2.5k energy. So let's see how close. Also, I wanna see. That's on Sunday. Is Sunday close enough? 2 days 14, so that ends on Monday morning. Fire Night. Yeah, that ends on Sunday morning. I mean, the Fire Knight we can easily do. That's not an issue. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna spend up to... Wait for... I completely forgot I need to farm potions as well. So now I need to map out how many potions I need. This is the main thing. So we have enough arcane potions to do everything we need. Oh, did this guy need to be level 50? I forgot. Oh, he did. Is there a champion training, or do we just need to do everything without champion training? There is no champion training coming, so we might as well do it. Like, we don't need to level up any further. So there's 1. Did we have any barrels left? No. Might as well use the Void Bruise, because why not? So we need a boatload of Void Potions, the main thing being the superior potions. And we need 24 in total, we have 2, so we need 22. Let me write this down, I need to map out things really carefully, because I don't want to fuck this up on the last day. We need 22 superior Void. We need 63 greater Void. We need... Okay, we can probably combine the arcane potion, right? Yeah, easily. So after 22 superior Void and 63 greater Void, everything of that is done. Now let's upgrade this guy. And for him we need... I mean, might as well grind a bit of arcane as well. But every time it's 10 and 4. And how many do we need to fully ascend still? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's call it 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to fully ascend 9 of the little piggies. So we need 89 lesser magic. We need 36 minus 1, 35 greater magic. That should cover everything. And Magic Keep is tomorrow. And Void is on Sunday. So I do have to hold on to my gems in case I need to burn gems to get potions. Because I was really tempted to just eat the 10 pull of Ancient Shot. But I have to hold on to Sunday, I don't think there's any other way. But right now it's gonna be Fire Knight. And I'm happy with stage 7, I don't wanna risk going any higher. Did he pull something good? Nah, not really. I did pull a epic, but it was a bad one. How's the fusion going? It's going okay. I think I can just about make it. I got quite lucky because I pulled one of the rares, so I can skip the champion chase. Pulled a Toshi today on the challenge and got nice. Started without you. No, it's over. I was trying to get the multi-stream going, but like it's kind of finicky, it doesn't always work. For some reason it didn't start the scheduled stream on YouTube, so I had to restart it. Not stage 8, I'm happy with 7, thank you very much. Any luck in the summons? Nope. No luck whatsoever. The last big summon we did was on the main account where we got Rhodos. And I recorded my first collab. It's gonna be with Big Papa Drog. And it's gonna drop either today or tomorrow morning. Depending on his schedule, because he lives in the Americas. America. So I'm kinda waiting on him to get the schedule. We did one video for his channel and one for mine. He was teaching me like... Well, let's just say that he was being really nice why I suck at Live Arena. Let's leave it at that, no spoilers. But stay tuned for that video, it was a lot of fun. One thing I still struggle with, like I mess up a lot of words, then I get really stuck on them and start stuttering and mumbling, and it's a bit awkward and maybe a bit embarrassing, but then you just kinda have to own it, right? I'm speaking a foreign language. I don't really have like A lot of experience. I got like really bad anxiety as well, like a diagnosed anxiety, none of those new meta anxieties where everyone has this and this disorder. So you just gotta do with what you have and hope for the best, basically. But I think I did okay. Don't like me now, oh no. Well, you can't like everyone. Like my boss said, you can't like everyone, but you have to get along with everyone. This is my new stress toy. I've been playing with this again and again. There's like a screw that comes out. This is like my fidget spinner. Do you guys ever like play with some random toys or random gadgets while you watch movies or play games? That's what I always have to have something in my hands. I don't know why. Like I don't have any ADHD or anything like that. I just need something to do. I guess in a way it calmed me down a bit. Knowing somebody got mythical without 2x, I hate them too. Got Marichka on the main. Great, so weird 1 year, no void Lego, now 3 in 7 weeks, wow. I mean, I'd take 1 year without void Lego if I got 3 in 7 weeks after that, no. I have a funny story about my first cold hearts on my main account. I went 270 days without a cold heart. Guess what day I got my second cold heart? 271. So I went 9 months without a cold heart, and 9 months 1 day I got my second cold heart. Like if anything's sus in this game, that's kinda sus. You know, the funny thing also is about cold hearts that if you want cold heart specifically, you should always pull your void outside of 2x. Because the chance of rares is higher. And I was a bit sick on Wednesday. I'm still like kinda feeling it, but at least my nose isn't runny all the time. I don't have to mute myself to sneeze every 5 seconds, so it's a lot better now. My eyes are still like mega itchy. I keep wanting to rub my eyes all the time, but I know it just makes it worse. Oh, and I just recorded a podcast for the Fateless channel. It's gonna be my 3rd podcast on that channel as well. That's probably gonna be out on either... I think that's gonna be out next Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say who it was with, but it was with somebody who's new to the team and who's in charge of something really important that some people may not appreciate. I'll leave it at that, no other hints. It was a lot of fun, the guy's super awesome, like I'm a huge fan of the guy. Meet 1 void rare from Mikage and Confusion, nice. I wonder how I get my YouTube chat on the OBS thing. Maybe it's here? No? I found my Twitch chat, but I don't know how I get my YouTube chat here. Oh well, it's fine. Because on Twitch there's a lot easier way to get like affiliated, and I think affiliated means that you get ad money, and everyone likes ad money. So that's 50 followers on Twitch. So if you wanna help the streamer out, Gramps Raid is my Twitch channel. Should be quite easily findable, even though I can't find my own YouTube chat for whatever reason. Like, I can see the chat, I can read the chat, but I don't know why I can't send any messages. Maybe if I go here? Oh, that's the wrong one. I can see the chat. Oh, here! Wow. There we go. Awesome. So if you have a Twitch account and want to click the follow button, go ahead. It helps the channel out. If you don't want to, then don't click it. It's fine. I'm gonna be deeply mentally broken and I will cry. But it's fine. I'll get over it. As I always do. Anyway, how have you guys been? I messed up my fusion on my main and I'm kinda sad about it. And I even messaged Splarium if they could like give me my rare back, because the way I messed it up was I fed a rare. And I basically told them like, hey, I made a mistake. I fed the rare. That being said, can you guys be kind and give my rare back? And they were like, you can't feed rares because they are blocked by default. Or they are locked by default. Then I just told them, yes, I know they are locked by default and I fed one. That's why I messaged you, because I fucked up. Then their next response was, this issue has been solved in the previous message. We will close this ticket now. Well, it wasn't exactly solved. I wouldn't call it solved. But yeah, that was basically the end of the main fusion. Unless we get like mega lucky and get a void shard from clan boss tomorrow. Then pull the void epic. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. And I've been sleeping a lot better now. I'm slowly trying to switch my schedule to normal. And by normal I mean go in bed roughly at midnight, waking up at like 8 or 9 AM. Damn, that's me. Yeah. I mean, I get it, but like, what are they losing by giving me one rare? Like, surely they understand that if they don't give me the rare, I'm not gonna do the rest of the events. Which means I'm not spending resources in your game, which to a lot of people means they are not spending money in your game. Didn't they lie then? I had to block all of the rest myself. I mean, I think they meant the little warning if you try to feed a fusion rare. It's gonna alert you that do you really wanna do it because it's used in a fusion. I can't read you the message they sent me. Unfortunately, we do not restore fusion champions, since they are locked by default and cannot be sacrificed by mistake. Champions can't disappear from your account. If you are missing one, you have used it as food for another champion. Thank you for your understanding. And what I replied to them, yes, I know I used it as food by mistake, which is why I am asking. I did not intend to use it as food. Then the next response from them was, all the information regarding your case has been provided in previous replies already. We appreciate your time and understand that the situation may not have turned out quite as you have expected. We wish we could assist you better, still it is all we can do for you for now. So yeah, that was my experience this time. I thought Plarim usually would restore 1 champ during lifetime of the account. Like, I thought so too, and like, I'm working for Fateless right now, and if I get to have a say on whether or not we restore champions in cases like that, I would absolutely say yes. Like, it takes 5 seconds. Go to the account, click Grant Hero, boom, done. Player's much happier, player's gonna continue playing your game. They will tell positive stories about your customer support. They're gonna recommend the game, possibly. Like, it's just all winning, you know? So I don't really understand why they wouldn't do it. I probably could do a higher stage, but I just don't want to. Talking about higher stages, was there a challenge for... Yeah. Arcane keep on auto. And the rest of them on normal. So we need to clear these ones for the show. Should be easy enough. Plarim addicts, I mean customers are always locked in. Yeah. But the way I think about it is like, what are you losing if you give the guy the champion back? You aren't really losing anything. Especially when there's no pay-to-win tournament coming up where you can get another copy. Like, they must realize that if I don't get the champion, I'm not gonna do the fusion. Simple as. So yeah, it's a bit weird. What up, Winter? How are we? Cracking on with the fusion, cracking on with the challenges here. Oh, this is actually quite nice. Clear stage 8 of Fire Knight Castle and 8 of Dragon Lair. Let's do a bit of Arena actually. I've been slacking on Arena. I was really close to Gold 1. I hadn't had much time in the past few days. I've still been keeping track of all my fusion stuff, like I don't want to miss the fusion. What happened to the challenge free to play? This is the challenge, this is just a new account. The challenge is still the same, but I really wanted to try the Supreme Gaelic start. HH challenge, yep. I just need to ask Saf that if I can add this account to the leaderboards instead of the old one. I think it's fine, like it shouldn't really be a problem. And I don't think there was any time limit to when you can enter. There's only a time limit to when it ends. Yeah, the Dungeon Divers points are wild. You need so many Dungeon Divers points, it's insane. I think I'm still gonna be okay, but it's gonna be rough. The Ascended Monkey is really putting in the work. Not enough work, but he tried. Yeah, 5 fusion rares is gonna be rough. Luckily I only need 4. So I can skip the champion chase. To be fair, I'm not sure if I could have gotten it on the main. They weren't really biggest points ever, but close to it. I think there was one with 4250 for the rare. I can't remember which one it was though. There's definitely been higher ones. This might be up there with the most energy intensive fusion ever. Because you didn't really have overlap with the dungeon divers much at all, and the dungeon divers point requirements were really high as well. You can check the exact point requirements the tournaments used to have from the Hell Hades website. We tracked them all, I think. Come on, colleagues, stay with me! You can do it! Just don't one-shot my entire team, thank you. Go on, garlic! No, yes! Do it! Increase speed! Easy win! Get wrecked, idiot. All the traditional fusions last year had rare 3k. 3.5 this time, yeah, it's a lot. This might be a loss. Unless... Nice. Easy win. So tomorrow we need to get to 89 lesser magic potions and 35 greater. So that's gonna be the #1 focus. Yikes, well this is gonna be a loss. Tagore OP, not OP enough, but he is quite OP. Oh yeah, this thing ended. I got a chest. Can I craft anything? $48 and $50. Don't tell me I have 98 material. You can't be that mean, game. Surely you can't be that mean. Surely I have more than 2 from somewhere at some point. 98, dude. Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. Slowly dying on the inside, but I'm fine. I put Diabolist here just in case I get like a 6-star soul, then I can use Diabolist as the speed lead. Oh yeah, don't neglect these. Win 3 using at least one force champion. We gotta wait for that one. I think beating stage 8 was also a mission here, so let's try stage 8. Did huge progress last days. Ice Golem had 5, Dragon had 10, Spider had 5, and Fire Knight 23. Nice. Fire Knight is really rough, especially on new accounts. I am a bit sleepy already. I woke up at 6 AM. For the past month or so I've been going to bed at 6 AM. So I guess that's why I'm still quite sleepy. It takes about a week for your circadian rhythm to reset once you fix it. So if you've had terrible sleep schedule for like a month. It's gonna take about a week to completely reset again. Finally got your first orb of transfixure. I really need to study like all the relics and all the mythicals and stuff like that. At this point you just have to know them, right? Because there's so much shit that influences you directly, be it something on the enemy hero or making decisions yourself. Like that's one of the main tips Rock gave me, that I really should memorize what all the mythical champions do, and he's absolutely right. But man, it's a lot of work. By the way, now the big question is, who do I 6-star? I am leaning towards the fusion hero. And half of me is like, I wanna 6-star the fusion hero because he's good, and other half is I wanna 6-star him because I have him. And it's a pretty cool flex on a new free-to-play, you know. Steel's buff's nice. Oh yeah, I remember reading about it. That's really strong. Speed on a 4-star, sure. Tomorrow is also the gear enhancement. So that's when we are gonna finish with our gear cleansing. Already at 300 pieces, that's a bit too much. Clear stage 8 of Dragon Slayer, we can do that whenever. So this is gonna be on Saturday, that's gonna be on... Wait, it's Arcane and Spirit. So Spirit was Monday, I think? Yeah. Back to Fire Knight. Oh, let's actually check how many points we need. Oh, we are really close. I get to pull another Gambler Rock. Sell everything except the Alice. I think even on a new free-to-play it would be best to buy these. We are definitely gonna buy the Gamble Rock. Yo, Armenian, how are we doing? How's the job hunt? Did you land the job? I think you had one good, really promising one. I hope that went through. Had terrible luck overall with relics. Keep getting the same epic relic instead of nice variety. Same, man, like I've gotten 6 or 7 of like some absolute random garbage epic relics. But the thing is that I'm gonna use all of those as fodder to get Cat's Case to rank 5. And I think I'm one 4-star relic from getting Cat's Case to rank 5. They closed the position, damn. Unlucky, man. You'll get it next time for sure. So what are we hoping here? Basically Supreme Garlic, Tagore, Ugo, Royal Guard. Although I am contemplating switching Royal Guard to Miscreated Monster, but high star crushing random Royal Guard would be way too strong to ignore. Any of the wishlist ones or anything that's like really high and I can sell it for a bigger stone. That is not what we needed. Unlucky. Where are we at with the dungeon divers? So 1800 more points. The only thing left to do... Okay, let's map out the energy roughly. We need 1800 more points, so let's call it 2.5k. And we need 22 superior void potions. 22 superior void potions, so stages tool. What's the highest void level we can realistically beat up? Let's call it stage 11. Rewards. So 7.5. Let's do the math. Oh no. Divided by 7.5. So every 13 runs we are gonna get 1.5 creator potions. And we need 22 in total. So that's gonna be 22 divided by 1.5 times 13.33. Wait, can that be correct? We need 195 runs to get all the potions. That sounds like an insane amount. Every 13 runs we get... No, it's actually correct. So we need 200 runs of Void Keep stage 11 to get all the potions we need. That's slightly alarming. And if we do stage 11, it's 10 energy each, so we need... So let's call it 2000 energy to get all the potions. When does it end? Do we have another week to get the potions or no? No. So we have to get all the potions on Sunday. So that's 2000 energy. The magic potions are probably about the third. So let's call it 3000 energy to get all the potions. And 2500 to get the last rare from here. So we need 5.5k energy. Mythical low tier. Yorad. So more or less 5k energy. $13.20 divided by 40 times 112. So we got 3.7k energy in gems. We got 500 coming from here. So that's 4.2k. So we are down 1.3k energy in total. You can probably use less energy by linking into potion mixture. Yeah, that's likely what I have to do. But there's also the problem of the gear enhancement, and this is gonna be like 50 million silver or something like that. We can buy a bit of these though. I know I'm gonna need this for sure. So about 5.5k. We could get a bit more here, but I'm gonna get stuck on this because I'm using all my food to do the fusion. Then you gotta worry about silver for fusion. Yeah, that's another thing. Wonder if I have any clan quests I can take. I haven't taken any yet. We could do this maybe. With Spirit Host. I'm trying to think. So let's call it 5k energy. Because we can definitely combine some. So let's take some basic missions. Sure. Probably I don't want to risk it. I mean, we have to do this anyway. Sure. 5 debuffs on Dragon Lair. Give me the quest! Thank you. Okay, so let's go Dragon Lair. What was the mission? Because I know I had a challenge for Dragon's Lair. Stage 8.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out.
Yikes, we still need 2 more debuffs. Might have to repeat this. Wait, I don't wanna do super right here. We have the clan quest we need to do. I mean, I can do a higher stage. Gives me more chance to place the thing. No, Gale, don't die. Gale must not die. Gale died. We need Tagore as well. This is suddenly costing me way more energy than I'm gonna get. Might as well use this. Save the Ugo skills. Okay, now. Give me 5 debuffs. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I'm actually gonna wait on the Gale A3. Now we can Gale A3, then Ugo A2. Nice, there's the 5. Got him. Place 5 debuffs on the boss in Spider's Den. Same concept, I guess. Let's do stage 6. So that's gonna be ding 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 done. Hello, which are the heroes you get from the link you are using? How hard was the decision to pick Supreme, Gaelic over Wukong? So I get Tagore and Ugo. And I think those two cover most of you need. You get decreased defense, you get leech, you get block buffs, you get revives, you get increased speed, you get shields. So that's pretty much all you need. And I think Supreme Gaelic is slightly better, although the last account I did was I started with Wukong. But since they introduced Supreme Gaelic as well, I really wanted to try it out and I haven't really regretted it at all. I think it's really strong, like really fun. And in the end, fun is like one of the most important things for me in games. Thank you for the answer. No problem, my man. Yeah, Supreme Gaelic is loads of fun. Wukong is really nice. Like you need that. Funnily enough, you need that Wukong A3 in more places than the A2. Because you want that block debuffs and you want the buff strip as well. And one of the main things about Wukong in Arena isn't actually the A2, it's the aura, the 28% aura. There are links out where you get legendary plus 3 good epics. Interesting that you pick a link with only 2 epics. Yeah, there are those like really weird, random, like combined links. But I've never been a big fan because most of the time those are really finicky and they aren't really like even supposed to work. But I know there's one that gives you like Elenaril and Ugo and Tagore. And maybe even Rector Rat at like level 40 or level 50. But those links come from basically combining more than one in a way that they were not supposed to be combined. Which makes it kinda like a bit weird. But yeah, absolutely, like there's no wrong, there's no right way. Like if you find a link that gives you a bunch of jabs and you think that's good, absolutely go for it. There is also the reason like this is the first time that Plarium actually was directly involved with the HH Gaming free-to-play challenge and Plarium gave us a code. And by using the code that Plarium gave to us, it kind of shows like people are interested in these types of events. And it opens the possibility that maybe in the future they will like make it even more interesting, like be even more involved with what we are doing. So if that's the case, that's awesome. And by using the link, they can directly see like X amount of people use the link. That means that this and this many people are interested in these types of events. Yeah, Ellen, Aril and Corrado, they don't really add a whole lot. Like sure, they are nice to have, but like... What? 6th anniversary merge. You've already been cordially invited to celebrate, right? What the hell is this? Oh, it's like an ad for the raid merch store. No thanks, dude. I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna refill my water bottle. Stay hydrated, guys. Nom. I'm gonna mute myself for a sec. I made crepes earlier and they're so good. Nom. Would you say you get more out of Gaelic than Wukong in the beginning? Maybe it would change later in the game. Yeah, Gaelic is really strong and you really lack a source of HP burn early on, unless you get lucky. Prices are stupid high for the merch. If the prices would have been normal, one could have thought about getting something. 21 bucks for a mug, 40 for a shirt, F that. Yeah, it's a bit rough. Fateless does have its own merch as well, by the way. I am not sponsored. I just think the merch is really cool. And the prices are reasonable. This is not a sponsored. I don't get anything if you buy the merch or don't buy the merch. But like, those are the Fateless merch items. I have the t-shirt, I have one hoodie, and I have a bolster that's probably not on the site. Then I have the glass as well. And they're all like really good quality. Sav streaming 1 hour. He's trying to steal your thunder again. God damn it. Every time. I tried to raid him one day, but there's like a limit on YouTube that you need, I think, 1,000 subs before you can raid someone. I guess it's to limit bots raiding other people to like get visibility to some scam channels. Which I can kinda respect. It's a bit of an inconvenience to everyone else, but the bots are getting kinda out of hand. Especially on Twitch. Twitch has a lot of bots. You can get into Arena Gold 5 with no monkey for sure. Like, Classic Arena is just about winning a lot of games. That's it. You have to win more than you lose, and there's a hard cap of losses per day, which is about 10, I think. Prices here are like half the prices of raid merch. This looks way more interesting. There might even be a 10% discount code. Let me see if I can steal it. I mean, borrow it for, you know, research.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under.
Also, if there's like any items that you wanna see in the merch store, let me know. Because I know the person who runs the store and they are like really open to people's suggestions. If there's something that's really missing that would be really cool, just let me know, and there's a pretty decent chance that we can add it to the store. Each time when I hit refresh every 15 minutes, it's easy to climb up. Yeah, for sure, like that's the main thing, you have to be really active with the arena. There's global shipping, but the shipping is calculated on checkout based on where you ship it to, because some of the items ship from different places. I found the code, like you can get it even cheaper. There's the code. 10% off on first order only. So you can get it even cheaper if you want. Let me see if there's the Fateless hoodie. That's just says Fateless because that's the warmest hoodie in the world. If it's not on the store, we really need to add it. Oh yeah, the hood of the Fateless. That's the best one out there. I have it somewhere here. Let me see. How does it show on cam? This one, it's so good. This has been worn a lot and washed like 10 times. It's slowly starting to fade, but nothing like too crazy. Hope the products will be there for a bit longer. Have zero income, need 30 to 90 days to change that. If I get money again, we'll order from the Fateless store. Take care of yourself first, man. That's the main thing with anything. Make sure all your basic needs are met. Don't feel pressure to do anything. Like, I'm not trying to shield any of the items, I just think they're really cool. And it's not sponsored, I don't get any like kickbacks or anything. Man, the energy is gonna be rough even though I have a ton of gems. I wish I farmed some of the potions a bit earlier. I really hate it when I have like a big fusion going and it's all about the things I do on the very last day or second to last day. It's so stressful. We are also trying to slowly but surely grow up a bit on Twitch. So if you wanna drop a follow on Twitch, that's all I will ever ask. That helps the channel out. Necroco, thanks for the follow, my man. My style is like I'm always really transparent about everything. So there's like a couple sub/follow goals, and what they usually do is they allow me to get money from the ads that the service plays on my channel anyway. And that's it. There's nothing like... It's not my biggest childhood dream to get X amount of subs or anything like that. It's just the idea that maybe someday I get enough subs and presence on different channels that I make like a couple bucks a month. Being sick and dependent on the government sucks. Government is not paying yet as the gears of the state grow slowly. Yeah, I've been there, my man. It's freaking... It's so stressful. My journey was basically I got laid off. Later on I got diagnosed with really bad anxiety, and the technical term was like fear of social places or something like that. I was unemployed for a couple months, not couple months, almost like a year. Then an opportunity came with HH Gaming and Fateless. And right now I have my own company and I work closely with Fateless and HH Gaming. And that's my job. So a wild ride, really. It all started from me just hopping onto the Discord, saying hi to people, asking how to build my ninja. I stuck around, I was really helpful, I was really positive. I provided value. And over time, as the company grows, and they need more and more people helping out with different things, there was a chance to me to actually turn it into a job. Definitely not the typical career path that people would take, but it definitely was something. That's awesome, yeah, it was so cool. And all the people I've got to work with, they are so awesome, like Hell Hades, he's the same nice guy off camera than he is on camera. Like super helpful, super down to earth. Somehow makes time for the little people as well. Nice, got that 3-0 win. I really should do a lot more tag team arena because the tag team arena rewards actually are really good. Mainly the energy. Would love to one day have a similar story. Main problem is that only have energy to stay awake. Stay awake for a few hours a day, and if I do actual work, get tired very quickly. Need to power nap before I can continue work. That came after I got a bad case of COVID, so hopes are non-existing. I mean, yeah, COVID was rough, man. One thing I got from COVID was that I have this weird attention span switch. Where, for example, if I'm reading a book, I read one sentence and I completely forget what I just read. Or I have to read a page 3 times to actually like understand what happened on the page. And before COVID, I was reading like one book a week and I remembered 95% of the book. So that's been really rough getting used to. I don't know what exactly happened and if there's like any like cure for it, but yeah, it's weird. COVID hit a lot of people really hard, and people to this day downplay COVID and its impact on the world, and it's really freaking annoying. Like I know people who died from it, like actually died, and people still think about it like, hey, it's just a bad flu. Yeah, it's fucked up. Infinitely happy that you had your path and it worked out. Yeah, my path was crazy, and like, if you asked me 5 years ago, would you ever imagine finding work after playing a game and going on Discord? I think about, oh, yeah, you must be joking, right? Get what you mean, have similar problems, that is why you get tired so much, need to reread stuff a lot of times. Yeah, it's really weird. But I get by, there's like certain ways you can read that help it a little. For example, you can put emphasis on every third word. Like if you are reading like a sentence, let's say Necrocron says, thank you didn't know the English name as I'm German. You can read it as thank you didn't know the English name as I am German. So you like put a bit of emphasis on a couple words, and that way you can memorize the sentence a bit better. There's a couple tips and tricks if you research the topic, but like I am by no means a medical expert, so I don't want to pretend that I know the exact ways to do anything. You can try the stuff like that. Beat up faction, use silver keys. Maybe we can actually... Oh yeah, I kinda got stuck here. I'm not sure if I'm actually stuck or just like... I remember last time when I had Gale, but I didn't have 2 more 60s. So that definitely played a role. And right now people aren't really geared in the most ideal way, because I'm holding off on anything that eats up resources like gearing and leveling up gear and stuff like that. So I'm trying to be really careful not to waste anything just so I can do the fusion. Chronic fatigue syndrome is what I got told. I've heard about it, I just don't like understand it. One thing I always have respect for when people say on the internet that sorry, I don't know enough about that topic to have an opinion. And that takes a lot of like willpower and confidence to say, right? Because in today's era, people always want to have an opinion, and they always have this feeling that they want to help you right now because they think they know better. But sometimes you just need to say like, sorry man, I don't know enough, but like I hope you get better. Things like that. Oh yeah, this is the issue. I can't one-shot the spiderlings because I don't have like really strong DPS builds. This is still winnable if Tagor gets his revive eventually. Come on, hopefully Tagor can actually rotate back. It's looking a bit grim, guys. Would need 2 more turns. Or maybe Ugo can revive everyone? No, Ugo is still 4 turns away. Tagor needs 1 more turn. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna try that another day, not today. I'm in pension since 2022 because of it. Yeah, a lot of very young people got like permanently altered by COVID. Let's do the silver keys. I know I can beat up the dragon at least. Never heard that on the internet, yeah. I have no issue saying that, hey, I don't know enough about this topic, but I can ask someone who does know. And most of the time people actually respect it, because you don't have to be an expert on everything. Like if anyone has questions about sourdough bread, I can lecture you for a week. That's one thing I'm an expert on. My absolute worst pet peeve ever is when people read a title or like a short topic on Reddit and they take that as a source of information. Especially with the current like political climate, where really biased people like to paint the other guy in the worst light possible. And they have a title like let's say AOC did something bad, and that's the title. And they just take it as is, without even, like, not as much as opening the news article. They should really teach source criticism in school, like really early on. And I always like to look for more than one source of information. Especially if it's a news article. You've seen people get offended after reading headlines so much. When I look into the articles, it says other stuff and the title is insane reads. Yeah, exactly. Like the title is like a part of a sentence that was taken out of context. And people just read the title and they just go with it like, okay, that's my source of information, now I'm upset or whatever. The sad thing about it is though that strong emotions and usually strong negative emotions are what make people click on articles. And that click makes money because there's advertisement. So if you want as many people as possible to click on your article, you are gonna title it in the most thought-provoking and negative way possible. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. Tomorrow is gonna be takeover stream. I need to try to figure out how I can make the Nightbot giveaway thingy work on both Twitch and YouTube. Because I couldn't find a button to link the same Nightbot on both accounts. Maybe it works somehow. Or maybe I just figure out something else like Wheel of Names or something. Do you dual stream? Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I started dual streaming this Wednesday. Because I figured why not, like there's really no downsides to it. The command is multi-stream, I think. I'm not sure if the command works on Twitch actually. Right, let me see if I can figure out how I can add the stream elements command on Twitch as well. Because I know stream elements is right now on my Twitch channel. Dashboard. Chat commands. Custom command. Add new. Okay, let's see if that works. Wait, that's my wrong account. Why is it on my wrong account? It should work on anyway. No, it doesn't work. Maybe it added to YouTube? Can I somehow make it on Twitch as well? Whatever. Well, the least I can do is I can find my own channel link. I should probably also log into my own streaming Twitch account. Streaming Twitch account. There we go. Now I'm on the right account. Professional streamer here, by the way. I started streaming on YouTube about 2 months ago, doing the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge. I did sort of a streamathon. I did one every day for a month. It was a bit exhausting, but also it was quite fun. Yeah, it's the right one on the info thingy. Calogero Cardazzone! Thanks for the sub. The alerts are also working, which is progress. They don't always work. Restarted trade to help a streamer now with this sponsorship. Yeah, it's like the stream overlay. They will show on both, but there's like a different kind of alert for Twitch follows. And when it shows my name instead of my YouTube alias, there's some setting in YouTube that you can use to switch it. And there's also a setting that where you can toggle like if it shows on anyone's alerts or no. And a lot of people have done that. I don't know why there's so many like different settings for those. It would be so much easier if there was just the one. Can we maybe make a 5 squad? We can. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep Captain Emilio. Like the ally protection is cool. I might need it later for clan boss. Increase defense on all allies. That's interesting, actually. I'll probably keep him for, I think. Let's see if we can get the 3-star clear. Because that one shot is looking kinda juicy. Now the question is, can we beat this without anybody dying? Increase defense, go! I think that's how most people get into raid, like they know a streamer, they wanna help out. They do the account and they kinda get addicted to some degree. Or maybe not addicted, but at least they enjoy the game. That's the main thing about games. I always say that maybe I say too much. But you gotta enjoy the games you play. Because why else would you ever play any games? Have you seen what Faction Trials hard will be? Looks a bit insane to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Did I miss something? I have said it a couple times that it would be a logical step to make more faction trials. Like instead of 21 they could go to 25. Another thing I've been talking about for a long time is what do you call it? Like more campaign levels. That's other thing that like it just makes sense. Nightmare campaign has been the end game campaign for years and years and years, and it hasn't changed. You didn't watch Raid What's New preview? Nope. We can watch it after this. By the way, the funniest thing happened with the last stream. I got copyright striked by the YouTube premiere. Do you know the YouTube premiere where it shows like those funny like boxes waiting for the videos to start? That copyright strike, and it showed that it was The Voice of Nepal 2023 season 5. And I got the copyright strike for it. It was the funniest thing ever, dude. Like YouTube's own little preview thingy gave me a freaking strike. Like what? Is it enough for the shot? It is. Want me to get the link? Sure. Anything good from the blue? Oh, it's an epic. Franox. Is Franox any good? Attacks one enemy. I'm not a big fan of these attacks one enemy skills. Now this is interesting. Because clan boss. And decrease attack is hard to combine. And buff steal is also interesting. I think I'm gonna keep this guy actually. If for nothing else, then it's for clan boss. Why doesn't it let me copy from OBS? Why is this being weird? Let me copy the link. Now let's go here.
Hey everyone, it's time for another episode
No, I don't want to
of
log
What's
in.
Next in Raid.
First, let's switch over to dark mode before I will show this.
Raid, because we
Okay, let's see. Now I need to try and crop this. That's good enough, right? Let's hide my beautiful face. That should be okay. Yeah, close enough. Let's turn off the music. Lower the volume just a little.
we've got some exciting updates coming soon. There's Faction Wars Hard Mode, an expansion to Siege battles with some new mechanics. A first look at this year's Community Weeks, and more. So buckle up and let's get into it. We'll start with an old and popular feature that has been around for almost as long as Raid itself. We thought it was about time for an update, so enter Faction Wars Hard Mode. The concept is simple. Greater challenges, greater rewards. You'll unlock hard mode by finishing all faction crypts and collecting the final Faction Wars reward on normal mode, Lydia the Death Siren. The schedule will be the same on both difficulties, so don't worry about there being a mismatch on opening days. You'll also be able to access hard mode crypts with the same keys you'd use to access normal mode crypts. All crypts will be significantly harder, but that also means better rewards.
Okay, let's pause here. Stage 2. Already a chance at 6-star glyphs. This looks new. There's purple and there's red forge materials, okay. These are also completely new. I'm guessing this is a new gear set of some sort.
We're talking artifact crafting materials, glyphs, including rank 6 glyphs in rare, epic, and legendary rarities, and new rewards like relic crafting materials for a brand new group. And those are just the goodies that drop from regular crypt stages. We're also introducing a whole new line of rewards. The challenges are harder though. Clearing a stage with no losses will only net you 2 stars this time around. Getting 3 will require something special. It might be killing enemies while they're under 10 debuffs, or landing a specific number of final blows with a champion under perfect veil. Be
Okay, this I don't like about. Reason being because there's couple factions that will obviously struggle hard, like really struggle hard to get these extra little achievements. And that might be even to the extent that you require certain mythical champions, which makes me a bit scared, but hopefully I'm wrong.
Be sure to check out what challenge awaits you on each specific stage. Speaking of challenges, you'll also have to face off against much stronger faction crypt keepers too. Each updated boss will have its own focus, whether it's damage over time, single target damage, etc. Each new tainted crypt keeper is visually distinct for your convenience, and we'll make sure there are in-game boss guides to help you out. The challenge completion rewards for clearing hard mode stages are pretty awesome too. And they'll also include a mythical champion you won't be able to get anywhere else. So get out there and conquer faction wars today to make sure you're ready for when hard mode drops. Next up, let's talk about changes coming to Siege. All clan fortress buildings will have their max level increased from 3 to 6. That means 90 additional defense team slots, more battles for all participating players, and more resources that can be won. We're also planning a new mechanic for magic towers and defense towers. These defensive measures can conceal some of the champions garrisoned in a tower before a fight begins, or apply debuffs to the attacking team. Think of them like traps. They're a tool to mislead the enemy and utilize a greater range of tactics to make breaking through your defenses even harder. We're also expanding siege tiers up to 8. New tiers?
That's good. Like, tier 6 is a bit too easy to get, and it doesn't make sense that the top 10 clans in the game are in the same tier as the top 2500 clans.
That must mean new rewards, I hear you ask. You're right. Winning sieges in tier 7 and 8 comes with greater rewards, such as unique crafting materials for another new group of relics coming down the line. But it'll be more difficult to stick around than it is in tiers 1 to 6. You'll need to reach a certain number of siege points to enter tier 7, and winning a battle there will propel you into tier 8. However, losing battles will drop you to lower tiers, and you'll have to win again to return. We'll also be tweaking some existing mechanics, such as victory conditions tweaks meant to deal with siege draws and clan management tools, to see where we can improve there. Keep an eye on the patch notes coming in the future to learn more. A slightly smaller feature we've got coming, but no less exciting, is leaderboards. Bring bragging rights. In essence, we're implementing dedicated leaderboards for all arena modes and the 6 dungeons. You'll be able to see the top 3 performers in the arena or dungeons collectively, but you'll also be able to see the top 100 players for each separate mode and location within the arena and dungeons. These leaderboards will be separated by region and will be refreshed each week for arena and every 2 weeks for dungeons. Scoring high on the global and regional leaderboards will net you some sweet avatar frames and unique badges to show off on your raid profile.
This makes a lot of sense. Leaderboards makes a lot of sense, and rewarding people with cosmetics for leaderboards placement is the absolute right call.
Finally, Community Weeks is coming back. We've got a new event planned to celebrate you, our wonderful community, and the bonds you forged with one another on your adventures in Teleria. So, what's new? Well, we're introducing a new 25-day login program, similar to an advent calendar. A specific slot will unlock each day, and you'll need to log in to claim the reward assigned to it. You'll want to log in every day, or you might miss out on some serious goodies. On some of the days, you'll be able to claim fragments for a brand new legendary champion, Udex Artor, created especially for Community Weeks. Don't worry about missing out on the fragments, though. You'll still be able to claim them before the daily login rewards come to an end. Still, it's better to log in every day to claim the other resources as well. The final reward of the Community Week's Advent Calendar is a legendary relic, and you get to decide what it'll be. When the time comes, you'll get to vote on one of 4 options. Rally your friends, make your vote count, and determine the boon every player will receive. We're nearly done. But a What's Next in Raid video is never complete without a sneak peek at some upcoming champions. Feast your eyes on these incredible new warriors coming to the game over the next few months. And that's it for now. We hope you're excited about these new features coming to the game. As always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date.
Yeah, most of it sounds cool. I am quite worried about the restrictions to like get certain completions in the faction wars, but hopefully it won't be too bad. What do you think is stronger for Clan Boss, Ultra Nightmare, Alice with Brimstone or Frozen Banshee? Alice with Brimstone. Depending on how fast you can go, because Brimstone has a cooldown, which is I think 4 turns. So if you are getting anywhere close to 2 to 1, then Brimstone is easily the winner. I think Franox is one of those can hit hard champ that nobody actually uses. Yeah, pretty much. Top 100 spenders, let's go. That'd be funny. Yeah, that's a good tip from Necro. You can always just close the clan battle, the clan boss battle, and restart the game. Like, you have to close the entire game. Then your key doesn't actually get used. You like the community weeks? More free stuff sounds good to me. I'm a bit on the fence about the FOMO aspect. Like, if you have to log in every single day for like a month to get some really OP rewards, that's riding a bit too hard on the FOMO to my liking, but it is what it is. Who wants to bet that last champ won't be shy? Plarium did promise that we get more dogs, but yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't seen that many. Nice, we got all of these done. Okay, 3 classic arena battles with the 4th champion. That should be doable. This team looks kinda weak, but who are we gonna beat? Probably the Go. Then just bring a 4th champion into the squad. I do have a Rector though. I pulled Rector actually, it didn't come from a code. I need to level her up at some point. Oh, this guy is like fast. Doesn't matter. Who else can we beat? Already? Come on, why can't I get any fun red champions? You always get the hero shots for the legendary, even if you miss that particular day, you only lose the extra stuff. The way I read it is that you have to log in every single day to get the relic. Or did I miss something? Man, I'm gonna refresh because I just want my 2 wins. I wanna complete all the Forge Pass stuff, then I'm gonna exhaust all my energy, so I'm trying to be kind of efficient. Man, I ran out of tokens as well. When is my next token coming? 45 minutes. Blech. That's dumb. Think Relic is on the last day? Yeah, but if it's like 25 days of logins and you can't miss even a single day, and on the 25th you get the Relic, then it's... I'm not a big fan. Like, I can probably do it, but then again, if I miss it, I don't really feel too bad, because I just don't care. We got a Gale Soul! I'm actually so happy. That's actually really good. That's HP and attack on Gale. That's really good. Finally something useful. Back to Fire Knight. Use up all the energy. Yeah, the final reward of the community weeks will be the legendary relic. And the way I interpret that is that it will be on the final day and you can't miss a single day. Because I think it goes by like you log in on day 1, you get day 1 login rewards. Then if you don't log in for 4 days, then log in, you get day 2 login rewards. If you log in on the next day, you get day 3 login rewards. So it's like 1 per login and it goes in order. I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna work. Get Gale Phantom Dust for Fire Knight. Yup, that's the plan. Even though right now I don't need it. I think stage 7 is really good efficiency for dungeon divers points, which is why I'm doing stage 7. Because I'm really trying to save as much energy as possible. HP and speed. Nah. From the video, if you miss a day, it goes to the next day and shows an X on that day. So it's not like the current login. If you log in on the last day, you should just get the shot and the legendary relic, which will be massive. Yeah, if it works like that, then it's fine. Like I don't have any issues with that. I'm pretty sure you don't need to log in every day, and I'm on the internet, so how could I be wrong? Yeah, if it's on the internet, it must be true. I think after I'm done with all my energy, I'm just gonna end the stream. Go play some Dota, then go bed early. Pretend that I'm a grown-up who does grown-up things like sleeps at normal hours. Seeing for you, I'll play some songs. No. We can do a karaoke stream for $1,000. That's my price. What they say in writing, login to raid every day and progress towards a legendary champion. Some days will give out legendary fragments, a primal shard or even a relic, so don't miss out. Yeah, maybe it's fine then. We'll just have to see. Tomorrow is gonna be a lot of potion grinding, same thing with Sunday. So hopefully we get really close to finishing the dungeon divers before tomorrow. That's when all the gems are gonna disappear, we need more energy, we need a lot more energy. I'm probably gonna grind majority of the potions off stream, so we have time for the takeover as well. 6 mystery shards, exactly what I've always wanted from Fire Knight. One day they'll remove the mystery shards, one day. Hope non-PSCVC will have accessories this week. Yeah, I have no idea what it's gonna have. I think that's gonna be all for me for the day. Tomorrow is gonna be a lot of potions. Way too many potions. If you have a Twitch account, I'm gonna post the Twitch account link on the tubes. Feel free to drop a follow, it helps the channel out, it helps the streamer out. If you don't wanna follow, then don't follow, that's perfectly fine as well. Unless they are putting Blood Shield into the new calendar. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, cheers for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. If you won't be here for tomorrow, have an absolutely amazing weekend. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye bye.